Okay, this is a hip flexor stretch from a standing position. It's basically the Thomas position, if you're familiar, in a standing position using gravity to create the stretch. Most important is if anything hurts, back off, don't do it. If you can't stay shy of pain, don't do the stretch. You don't want to hurt yourself. Obviously, seek medical attention, medical guidance if anything hurts in this. So the idea here is you're going to stand 3 to 4 feet back from something that is basically a high thigh height. This is a little bit low for me, but it'll do. I'm going to stand on my left foot to stretch my left leg. And I want to make sure that you can't see my toes, but you want to make sure that your toes are pointed straight forward because they tend to rotate out when you put your foot up. So make sure that your toes stay straight forward, 3 to 4 feet back from what you're going to put your foot on. And I'm using a dowel here to help me stabilize. I'm going to put my right foot up, my left foot, toes are straight forward. I'm going to engage my core and lead with my pelvis as my pelvis draws toward my heel. So I'm going to use my hamstrings to pull my pelvis forward. It's okay for the back heel to come up. It's okay for the standing knee to bend slightly. Once you get into this position with your pelvis in front of you, you want to allow gravity to kind of draw you down. And the deeper you go into that, with your shoulders behind your pelvis, the deeper the stretch becomes in the front of your hip. Now, if you can straighten your knee out, that's going to increase the stretch somewhat. But don't go so far that you create a calf stretch instead of a hip flexor stretch. We're trying to get the stretch here in the front of the hip rather than in the calf. Hold that for 30 seconds to a minute and repeat on the other side. Again, pain-free.